Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Moose Racing Monarch Pass waterproof adventure jacket available at RevZilla.com. So this is a bit out of the left field for Moose Racing. We've seen the previous version of the Monarch Pass, and we weren't overly excited about it. New for 2013, this is a big leap forward. We're actually extremely impressed in what Moose has done here. They've offered now a 3 to 4 season adventure jacket with waterproof breathability baked in, a removable thermal vest liner, but one of my favorite things about it is it's using a full D3O molecular armor set. And again, you're coming in around that $400 mark. Looking at it, one color available, this is it, and I have Steven here wearing the matching pant as well. We have a separate video for that. But keep in mind, abrasion resistant outer shell, bomb-proof armor set with the waterproof breathability factor. Fall, winter, spring are going to be excellent, and then depending on your temperature tolerance with 8 vents opened up, how close you stretch it into July is really up to you. Now, a quick note on sizing. My boy Burly Steve here to my left, he's 6'3", 215, 44 long. He's wearing a size extra large, and we find that he typically wears a size extra large, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to say there's plenty of room here. It's an American cut, and there's really no surprises with regard to the sizing. Remember, we're going to ship for free, and I'd love to hear your gut reaction. Click here, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Leave me your comments, your questions. We'll answer them for you right here on our YouTube channel. We'll also keep you up to date with the latest gear reviews are constantly rolling out. Now, let's dive into the outer shell, work our way in, and really talk through the Monarch Pass from Moose at length. So, talked about the details. I like the details. I mentioned, I'm going to show you in a bit, there's that removable, fully finished thermal vest. Let's talk about the venting, though, as you start to stretch spring and fall and maybe dip into the summer. 8 key vents here. And this is the beauty of the waterproof lining. It's waterproof breathable, it's bonded 2-layer to the outer shell, but there are direct vents. So you see a vent here at the top of the chest. You're going to have a vent here, down here closer to the armpit. And if Steven puts his arm up here, you're going to see that you have a pit zip on each side as well. There's also 2 vents on the back that I'm going to show you when I spin him around, but not yet. And again, that's direct ventilation directly to your body, which is a nice touch. The other thing they've done, it's YKK zips throughout and spring-loaded snaps. And the nice part about the spring-loaded snaps, because they're not going to wear off, you're also going to see they're rubberized, so they're not going to scratch your tank. And it's really done in a way to entertain the zipper garage. Again, knowing the waterproof breathability is baked into the jacket. Notice these are all coated zippers. You can see here with the Moose pull coming down from the top. Again, waterproof style zippers that are going to be bonded. Now, if I turn Steven to my right, there you go. Notice the way that the exterior is done. You have these areas that denote the impact areas. They're done with what I call microflexion. It's a way of, it's baking more reflectivity into the material that really would light up when it gets hit by a motorcycle headlight or a car light at night. And you can see that flows down. There's a full piece of D3O T5 Evo armor in this jacket, which is temperature stable. I'm going to show you the back pad in a second, what that really means. See how it's incorporated here in the shoulder, moving down the elbow into the forearm. And you can see down here, it's a basic cinch along the top with an auto-locking zipper that goes up. And if Steven raises his arm, here's his cinching, because Steven's really not a big, beefy guy in the gut, although he is a 44 and wearing an XL because of his height. So he has plenty of room for adjustability, and you can see more microflexion that goes down here into this longer than average seat. Now turn backwards for me there, Steven. Taking a peek at the back, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Big rabbit pouch to hold your thermal liner. On the back, moving up, you're going to see 2 big vents that I talked about earlier. They're my direct back ventilation vents. Air comes in from the front, it swirls around, it pulls that body heat, excess heat away. It's going to ventilate out of the back. You need that for warmer times of the year. Now I'm going to show you is the D3O, auto-locking YKK zipper that goes down. I'm going to reach in there, I'm going to pull out my D3O Viper back pad. CE level 1 comes included. And as I rip it out, you're going to see this is what I'm talking about when you get into D3O. It's ventilated, it's flexible. The beauty of this polymer is that upon impact, and you have the same style of armor in all of the impact points, and it's included in the back, which a lot of manufacturers don't do. What you're going to have the ability to happen is upon impact, it's all about dispersing energy and lengthening the impact. And it does that by transmitting all of that energy into the lattice structure or molecular level. This becomes stiff, absorbs the impact, lengthens the impact, and absorbs the shock in a crash situation. D3O, we're seeing it spring up in a lot of different manufacturers' product. It's definitely a premium upgrade, and it's coming stock here in the Monarch Pass from Moose Racing. Moving up to the top, again, finishing touches here, reflectivity at the top of the back, and then you have a pull that's going to allow you to cinch down this fleece line collar if you get into inclement weather. And as you can see, if you scan down the back really quickly, you know, we do have Steven wearing the Monarch Pass pants as well. Come back around to the front. Now, before I open up the guts, a couple more areas of reflectivity I want to call out. Notice the pockets, top of the chest, reflective piping. There's no way anybody's going to miss you wearing this jacket. And the other piece that's really nice here, hand warmer pockets that come in here behind your outer shell pockets. And then looking at the sleeve, forearm adjustment. Cinching up here, I think there's a style factor in this type of cinching. I find that sometimes adventure riders want a little bit more of a simpler style stitching. That's going to be really a style factor that's up to you, but we do see that in some of the European-inspired stuff. It is a nice touch, and it's differentiated, adds a nice line to the jacket. Now, if I open it up from the top down, pull down my main connection zipper, again, my rain gutter, dual flapped, and the reason that it's split right here is that you could zip it down halfway, open it in the summer, and get more airflow through. If I open it up, you're going to see, here's the inner liner of my thermal. Notice up here at the collar is going to be a full thermal fill, and then looking at the zipper garage, you have fleece covering the zipper, fleece on the outer shell, zipper garage up here where the zipper sits behind if it goes all the way up, and then it's fleece all the way around the back of the neck. So especially in heavier duty riding scenarios that are longer distances that might be a bit gnarly and you're sweating, it's not going to chafe you. Now, one of the things I really like that they've done is they've finished with pockets your inner thermal vest liner. Notice that it's quilted, and notice the way they've done the zippers. So a lot of times you'll have these zippers that will sit right up here along the chest, these short connection zippers, when some manufacturers go that direction. What that precludes you from doing is being able to really zip it together once it's zipped out. Notice it's a two-way zipper, and now you have your thermal vest liner that would go all the way up and would be styled here, and you can show an idea of what that looks like, but it's standalone. Looking at the main interior, again, waterproof breathable membrane baked into the shell, laminated direct ventilation zippers that are water resistant, YKK zippers throughout. Notice the grommet here to run your earbuds through, up through these loops on either side. Open that side, give me a look on that side. Mesh in its construction because it needs to flow air in the times of the year where you're more warm, and again, fully finished. And it's going to take that removable D3O armor as well, and you have the flexibility of that molecular armor. That's that nice upgrade. Remember, there's really no other jacket like this in the Moose line, and it's definitely a unique Moose branded flavor on RevZilla.com that really dives in headfirst into the adventure multi-season lineup, and I'm a fan of what they've done. Even in the 640D denier on the outer shell, again, they're really thinking through the technical elements that this type of rider would like. Now, the next step in your journey is to read other customer reviews at RevZilla.com. Start with my information, home in on the things that I'm excited about, but don't take my word for it. There's a lot of nuance here, and you should do your homework. Moving past that, remember, we're going to ship for free, no worries. If you want to call and talk to a gear geek, give Burley Steven a shout. See us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Moose Racing Monarch Pass multi-season adventure jacket. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.